How is it, man? I know you're doing your thing, but how is it with the others that's already out there? So how do you compete with, or I don't know if you compete in that with the rest of them that's out there, like the AUs and the, Under Armours, all that stuff. So, what's your niche? What is your niche, or something you being different than the rest of them? So,
yeah, what makes you stand out?
Yeah, what makes you stand out?
I think we're more grassroots, right? We can relate more to the parents. A lot of times you're gonna go to those events, and the owner of the event is never gonna come down there to see you. They're never gonna be approachable, right? Okay. But we truly believe that we're a family entity. So you come to my event, you're gonna be able to talk to my president, who is he's also a key account manager for Riddell Sports, so he's up there in the youth sports, and he was a D1 football player and NFL guy. So, everybody who's a part of my company has been in youth sports or high school sports for a long time. I think the biggest difference between all of us and we're not a competitor with Under Armour in the All-American game at the high school level. There's a lot of lower-end games that you may look on Facebook and the flyer looks nice. They want to say that they're competitors with us, but we don't even look at them as competition. I think, really, and this is real speaking, we only think we compete against ourselves because we try to get better than the last event. We try to be better than the last situation that we've ever had. But a lot of guys have spun off of us. A lot of guys have come either as a coach or they work for me.
Oh, yeah.
Or their own thing. And I'm going to be honest.
There's always going to be a hater.
Right. And so I'm kind of like the Jay-Z of the rap game. Jay-Z, he doesn't really look at, or he doesn't try to respond back to a lot of people all the time. I don't really pay those guys no attention, you know what I'm saying? And I just call myself Greg Popovich. He has the Popovich tree of coaching.
Yeah.
I think I'm the Greg Popovich of youth sports because I got a lot of guys who come through me or have some kind of connection with me that have started something. Some of them are successful. But some of them are just out there. But these days, if you have a pretty website and a nice flyer, it may work for a little while until the people understand, truthfully, you don't really have no heart in what you're doing. You're living somebody else's dream, and you're just doing it for yourself. You don't care about the kids. So,
all right. Speaking of kids, you said kids. You said earlier you got 8 kids, man?
Yeah, I got 8 kids, man. Wow. 4 and 4, but my wife, my second wife, she had 4 and I had 4, so of course they're considered all of them are ours. So it's 8. Yep.
One happy family.
Yep.
Yeah, we just as happy as your family would be. You know what I'm saying? Relationships and family are, they up and down. That's life, and that's how we treat Diamond Sports Group. You might be mad at us because we don't pick your son for an event, and you'll get over it. We still love you, but everybody can't go to Vegas. That's one of the hardest games to get into. If a kid make it to Vegas, then they can play, and point blank. So we're not gonna let just anybody. Nothing can get you into Vegas. You can't say, "Oh, we're gonna pay more money." We don't care. We really don't. You gotta come through the event. We gotta see you ball, and you gotta do it in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Man, when y'all came to Virginia Beach last year, and y'all had that thing on live, and you said y'all got 750 kids registered in one day or something like that?
Yeah, came through registration.
750 kids in 6 hours.
Yeah. Actually,
that's crazy.
It was a little bit less than that, but we have perfected the registration process. But we do a lot of midnight oil before we get to the event. Like, right now, I'm in the office. I'm sitting here, making sure bags are done. I'm making sure some other things are taken care of. We really put some thought into all the things we got going on because I want the event as a parent. I want to walk to the event and feel like I'm a parent and know that my son, that somebody took some time and thought about my son before he came.
Right.
Well, how can someone reach you or try to get their child into Diamond Sports? Like, if I had a 4th grader and I want him to play football for you, how could I get you to notice him?
Yeah, I always tell a person to go to the website, www.diamondsportsgroup.org. We got a lot of things up there, a lot of videos, a lot of stuff that you'll be interested and intrigued in. And then you can also nominate the player there. Like, you might know a player. Y'all two on the phone might know some players. But if you want to actually get in touch with me personally, they can always email me at shine@diamondcombine.com. And I'll always reply back to my emails. And they can always hit me on Facebook, Diamond Britt. On Facebook, and we have a Facebook account too, the Diamond Sports Group. So it's a lot of ways to get. We've been around for a long time, man. 6 years. That it feels like 1 year, but it's been 6 years, and we don't plan on stopping. So
that's what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. So, man, Donell Britt, man, from Diamond Sports Group, man. Anything that of course, I don't know if you listen to the show. I don't know who has not listened to the show, but here on the Real Dude Show, we like to know what's on your mind. What you want to get off your chest?
What bothers you?
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna take it another way. I'm not sure what most guys talk about, but I'm gonna talk about the thing that's bothering me right now is we as men aren't eating right. Over the last month and a half, I've had 2 children that come through our events. Father died. One guy died. He called his wife, and he was driving a big rig. He called his wife, said, "Hey, I'm gonna take a nap." He never woke back up.
Wow.
That's an African American guy. White guy over there in Vegas on a business, presenting in a hotel. You know how they do the little business stuff. Fell dead right there in the hotel about a couple of days ago. So what's on my mind is I hope that everybody really taking the thing serious about eating right. So that's really what's on my mind is, I'm seeing a lot of young people, and what I mean young is 40, 50-year-old people dying at an alarming rate because of some stuff that we can prevent. Now, I ain't talking about gunshots, I ain't talking about all that crazy stuff. I'm just talking about some things that we can prevent on our own. So I'm just asking everybody out there that can hear me, eat right. Just try it for a couple of days and see. I bet you feel better. I've been doing it for 2 months now, because I was real sick. I got diabetes, so I was real sick, and I was going the wrong way. I feel great now, but that's the biggest thing that's on my mind is just making sure that everybody knows that we can actually eat better, and we don't end up like one of those young men or some young women that's probably living the same way. So,
yeah, that's real. You have to take care of your body. You only get one.
Only get one.
You only get one. You can't get no do-overs on your body.
Yeah. Absolutely right. Hey, man, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for enhancing the Real Dude Show. Appreciate you for coming on. Good conversation, Mr. Donell Britt, man. Diamond Sports Group. Hey, man, thank you again.
All right. Appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for having me on.
No problem.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
God bless.
All right. That's Mr. Donell Britt, man, of Diamond Sports Group, man. Great conversation with that guy, man. Doing some big things across the country, man. And it's a great concept. Hey. Awesome. So
I want to go to that Charlotte one, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I want to go to. I'm gonna see about that one.
Man, I mean that's awesome, man. That what he's doing. And I like the fact that he says everything is in-house. So, as you know, here we're looking for sponsorships, right? But, hey, he his own sponsor. So, hey, everything is still in-house.
That's crazy. He his own sponsor.
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
Everything is still floating around. The money is still floating around him. So, that's what you call entrepreneurship, man. So, big up to him.
If y'all got anybody listening, man, if y'all got a team, y'all, 15, 20 boys you can put on a team. Hey, y'all can make 757 look good. Y'all can make any area look good. Y'all go down there and show out.
Yep.
That'll be something major for your area right there.
Definitely show out, man. Definitely. Hey, Ping, let me ask you this, man. Speaking of working out, when's the last time we actually worked out, man?
Worked out? Let me see. Well, I'm at work, man. I'm lifting them 90-something pound cans of paint, cans of non-skid. So I say I work out every day.
Well, check this out, though. You can also work out with Temple Recon Fitness, man. Mr. Jonathan Anderson, man, does personal fitness coaching, monthly fitness plans, meal plan services, consultation, and a fit camp for group training, man. Contact Mr. John Anderson, man. He can definitely get you out there. Online coaching programs and plans as well. He got, like I said, fit camps, and not only can you do one-on-one, but if you got a group, man, you can definitely do that as well. You can reach John Anderson at 757-447-8712, or you can go to his website at reconzone.com. That's reconzone.com. He's also on Instagram, Facebook, and reach him at Temple Recon Fitness. So definitely, if you need to work out, reach out to Mr. Jonathan Anderson at Temple Recon Fitness. All right.
Tell them the Real Dude session.
And the Real Dude Show, let them know that the Real Dude Show sent you, okay? Good way to plug in that, man. So up next, we have former head coach of the varsity, the former head coach of the football team at Churchland from 2011 to 2016, and City of Portsmouth, Virginia, Mr. Alonzo Ricks Jr. We're about to have him on the line. So when we return back from the Real Dude Show, we're going to have Mr. Alonzo Ricks Jr. He's going to talk to us for a few. And he's going to also talk to us, give what's on his mind. Of course, everyone knows about that, but he's about to join us next. So we'll be back.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Coach Alonzo Ricks Jr. here on the Real Dude Show. Glad to have you here for the first time on the Real Dude Show. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Okay. So
what's going on, Coach Joe? Ain't nothing, Coach T. How you doing? I'm chilling, man.
So good, let the audience know where you currently at right now, where you're coaching at right now. How's the coaching staff and all that for the team that you are with the school that you're at now? So.
Hey, man, I'm at National River right now, Suffolk, second year, man, and we're doing some good things. The year before I got there, they were Division 5 regional champs. Last year we made it to the second round of playoffs, lost to Indian River, and this year trying to make strides again to get further. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. What got you coaching over there? I'm doing the defensive line, man. So defensive line. I'm excited about that. I think that's gonna be a selling point again this year. The offensive defensive lines are gonna be our mainstays. They're gonna be the ones that's gonna get us over the hump this year, barring any injuries. Okay.
So, what's the best what players that you're looking for that's going to stand out this year? I know there's one player that we used to coach with.
Yes, sir.
His name is called Little Bull. So
yeah, Josiah Autry, man.
Yeah.
He was an all regional, Southeastern District player last year. Also another young man. His father used to coach with us, Felton Payne, his son, Peyton, who is going to be a third-year starter, man, for National River. Glad to have him back. Yeah.
Yep.
Man. Yeah. I didn't know Payne. Okay. Yeah. Got another young man, Keontae Cobb. He came to his last year from Lakeland. He led the team, and he was second in the area. Might have been third in the state in sacks, man. He had 23. Comes off the edge. He got a great motor. And then we have got a young man, Rashawn Washington. Came from his last year from another school. Did some good things. And he's going to these combines and invites. He was at the opening this weekend. Got some good scores back and looking for some great things to happen. And a couple other guys under the, up on our sleeves right now. I can't release names, but we'll see how it turns out.
All right, we're talking a little bit some Southeastern District football here with Coach Alonzo Ricks Jr. So, what is y'all competition so far? What is looking like early right now in the Southeastern District right now?
Man, the Southeastern District, man, is tough. And every game, every week, man, you got to prepare. And just getting out of the city of Suffolk. Suffolk the last couple of years, all three schools, man, have done quite well, advancing in the playoffs. Sending top-notch kids to Division I programs. So, and it's vastly growing, man. I mean,